Hi guys, and welcome back to today's tutorial. How are you all doing? You can see what we have here. So now today's class we learn how to make this beautiful cape coat. So it's very simple guys. So let's quickly get started. What we have here is pattern paper. So I'll be drafting it for better understanding. Okay, so this is fabric I'm working with is chiffon, but I advise you work with a crepe. Yes, crepe. So we'll start with back panel. So this is the shoulder line. Sorry, my marker. So the length of the pattern we have here is 40 inches, but we're needing total of 54 inches here because I have to work with 50. Okay, but it's within that range. Okay, so the midpoint of the 40 is 20. So I'll place my neck weight here. I'll be adding up the length while transferring to the fabric. So I place 4 inches on each piece. Let me change my marker. So when I was done, I discovered the neck width was a bit wide. So I advise you work with 3 inches. Okay, that is total of 6 inches neck width. The neck depth is 1.5 inches. I could start to work with 1 inch because it's the back panel. So you could start to cut this in a flare form. I just want to place it this way, sorry, for better understanding for the sake of beginners. So the length here is 54. Remember, we'll be adding up the length while transferring to the fabric. I've flipped the pattern for better view. So I'll place it this way. So this length, we are assuming that is the length we're working with. Here I'll be working with 27. Okay, but it's not up to that here. So I'll add it up while transferring to the fabric. I'm just trying to explain it better here. So it's just flare form because I had to fold this into two. Okay, so this part is the part that you add up to the length. Note is 54 because I had to work with 50. So I'm just trying to place some inches here, some length here. So I'm just placing it 16 inches, but my pattern won't be up to that 27 or 25 inches. So I'm just indicating it now with dots line. Okay, so this is how the back should look. Yes, so here is 54 to the side. So this is the length, center back, 25 inches or 27 or 22, all depending on your preference, but within that range. Because I have to work with 23, okay? So, trying to trace it once again. Yes, for better view. So, the same length this way. It's just the shoulder line that is 54 into 2 should be having 27 after placing neck width within that range. Okay, so the shoulder line is 54 total. So I will cut it out guys. Okay, and introduce the front panels. Is 8 inches I'm using here, but advise you use 6 inches neck width. Okay, the neck depth is half inch or 1 inch within that range. Do not use 1.5 inches. Okay, remember my seam allowance for shoulder line is here. Okay, so this is the front panel. trying to show you guys. It's very simple. I'm trying to adjust my camera. Okay. So the pattern length is 40, total of 40 inches. So I want to indicate the front neck line, though it's not needed, but you have to make sure whatever you're working with at the front should have the same shoulder line and neck weight. So I'm just trying to get the shoulder line this way, exactly what I did on the front, on the back panel. Okay, so I'll add up the length. So I'll be adding up the length while transferring to the fabric. So it should be 54 instead of 40. So I'll cut this back. Okay, when I'm through. So this is the front pattern. We have to find the length, though the pattern won't be enough for the length I'll be working with. I will just connect this. I will be using this just for illustration. So I'll make straight connection this way, my master rule to the M line, assuming to be the M line. This is the neck width. But advise you work with 6 inches. So the length will be working with 20 here, 20 inches. But the length I'll be working with the length of 31 inches. Can work with 30. Okay. Can work with 30, 31, 32 within that range to 35 inches. Okay. But what we have here is just 20 inches. As I said earlier, it's just for illustration. Okay. But well detailed. Now is to find our waist measurement or under bust. We start to work to waist or your under bust to create our knot. Okay. So what I have here is my under bust, which is 14 inches. So when you are through, you find the length from your center front, which is the neck weight. We start to work with 7. I placed 7 inches here. We have to work 7, 8, 9 is within that range. So depending on the side, if you want to go towards the side seam more, so all depend on your preference. So you just create like 1.5 inches this way. So I'll be creating a knot on this part. Okay. So mine here is 7 inches. You decide to work with 7, 8 inches or 9 inches. So this is the back. The side to the front panel is just straight. The curve is just at the back panel. Okay. For the knot part, let me use the word. We are through with that part. So this other part, we start to work with 10 inches. Remember, the knot part we place 32, though you have 20 inches here, but the measurement I'm working with is 32. Sorry, I'm having a call. So you decide to place whatever you have at the back. That's the length. If your length at the back panel is 25, 22, you decide to place your exact, because this part will be creating that drape that will be inserting direct to the knot. Okay. On mine, I just placed 10 inches. Okay. So we have to cut it out. So this is the knot part. Is shorter. So the part that will be creating the drape is longer. Okay, so I'm just trying to join the shoulder line for better understanding. Okay, so I will cut it out this way. This is our neck width. I'll cut this other part, the draping part, place it properly once again, exactly what I did on the other part. So this is the back. I'm cutting out the curve. So this is how it should look when you are through. So I told this guy that is really simple. Okay, so if you are placing length of 26 or you are working with your exact back panel length on the draping part, it will drape more. Okay, you twist it this way. When you are don't join your shoulder line, transfer and show you guys. So I folded my part and my fabric, sorry. So I want to place it 27 inches. Okay, like as I said, the pattern is just for illustration. Okay, so the shoulder line, you work with that 54 inches. That 54 inches include your neck width. Okay, so if you turn into two, sorry, you place at the center front, so it's center back, and place your 54 inches into fold. If it's 50, you place 50 inches. If it's 40, place 40 inches into fold. So this is how you should cut your back. Like I said earlier, your neck depth should just be half inch or 1 inch. Do not go in more than that. So this is the front panel I want to work on now. So you see how you place it to find the neck width. I'm a bit fast here because we have done this on the pattern. Okay, it's just 2 years of chiffon I have here. So the neck weight, which advice you work with there, 3 inches into fold right as it is right now, or unfold 6 inches. So this is the length, 27 inches. So the back should be this way. See exactly what we did while we're drafting it. Okay, so this is the knot part. So I'm placing the full length I will be working with. So I want to cut out this part. So you could try to add this to the other part if you don't have enough fabric. But if you do, just place 10 inches to 10 inches plus 31 is making 41 inches on the draping part. So this is the knot. So put placing the two sides together. Okay, to blend these parts, I will trim into the hem line. Okay, this is it. So this draping part is longer. Okay, so this is the back. So I will join the shoulder line, aim it all around, and show you guys. So guys, first I join my shoulder line. Okay, to show you guys once again before aiming it all around. Okay, don't aim, will create our knot there. That is all. It's really simple, guys. So I will take the sewing machine, aim it all around, and show you guys. So guys, you can see I'm through aiming it all around. So please make sure you give it a very nice press. Because of the back panel, the flare form, you can see the draping part, the knot part. See how beautiful it is. It's really simple, guys. So I've gone to create my knot, okay, which I said you start to step out 9 inches from your neck weight, 8 or 7 inches. You start to also work with your under bust or direct to your waistline, all depending on your preference. But my hair is under bust. So take it this way. So you can see I joined my, okay. Making sure after the draping, the length on the side should meet with each other. So I will pin it down this way. Take it to my sewing machine, stitch, okay, and show you guys. And that is all, okay. So guys, if I need to this channel, kindly subscribe, and please, if you find it interesting, like, okay, comment, share. I love you all. I remain your favorite fashion tutor, Chi Living Signature. Bye.